Welcome, my dear friend. Have you ever felt that you are standing on the edge of something extraordinary, as if your entire life has been building up to this one moment, yet when you look around, you feel as though the destination is just out of reach? It's as though you're waiting for a signal, for something or someone to tell you that you are finally where you're meant to be. I'm here to tell you something profound, something that might change the way you see everything. You are already there. You are already living the life you're meant to live. The secret isn't some hidden revelation that will unlock a new version of yourself. The truth is that you are the protagonist of your own story right now, in this moment. Everything you've ever hoped for, everything you've ever dreamed of, is already unfolding before you. The journey you're seeking to start has already begun. You're not waiting for something outside of you to change. You are the one in control of the story. The illusion is that you are somewhere other than where you're meant to be. The reality is that you are exactly where you need to be, right here, right now. I invite you to pause, breathe, and truly feel the truth of this moment. This is your story, and you're already living it. Embrace it. Recognize it. You're on the path. There is no grand destination waiting for you to arrive. You have already arrived. And now, I encourage you to leave 77 in the comments if you're ready to step into the truth of your present reality and claim your role as the hero of your life. The illusion of waiting for the right moment. So often, we find ourselves waiting for the perfect time, waiting for the stars to align, waiting for the universe to present a clear path forward. This belief that we need to wait for the right moment is a powerful illusion that many of us fall victim to. We imagine that there is a moment in time when everything will be just right, when we will finally have the courage, the wisdom, the resources to take action. But here's the truth. That moment is now. The idea that you're waiting for something to happen before you can step into your full potential is holding you back. The perfect conditions you believe you need are not waiting for you somewhere down the road. They are here in front of you, in this very moment. You do not need to wait for the ideal circumstances to align. The key to unlocking your destiny is not in some distant future. It's right here, in the choices you make now, in the thoughts you believe in this very instant, in the action you take today. The only thing standing between you and the life you've imagined is the belief that you are not ready. But you are. You have everything you need inside you already. Life doesn't wait for perfection. It unfolds in the mess, in the growth, in the small steps you take toward your higher self. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. The truth is that the right moment is a myth. It's the moment you decide to take action and fully embrace the path that is already yours. A cinematic perspective, grounded in the now. Imagine you're watching a film. You're so deeply immersed in the plot, the characters, the drama unfolding before you that you forget where you are. You feel as though you are in the story itself, unable to separate yourself from the world that is being created. And then someone taps you on the shoulder and whispers, "You're watching a movie, you're safe, you're here." Suddenly, the tension eases. The drama continues to unfold. But now you are grounded in the truth of your current reality. The anxiety of the unknown dissipates. You realize that you are not the character at the mercy of events. You are the one watching, aware of your role, grounded in the moment. This is what it means to be truly present in your life. So often, we get lost in the narrative of what comes next, in the imagined future or the regrets of the past, that we forget to acknowledge the present moment. We lose sight of the fact that we are already living our story. When you're caught up in the becoming, in the future version of yourself that you strive for, you miss the beauty of the journey that is happening right now. You are already in the midst of the greatest story ever told, your own. You are not waiting for some magical moment to arrive. That moment is now. The key to your destiny, the purpose you've been searching for, is not in the future. It's in the present. In the choices you make today, you are not lost in a distant dream. You are right here, right now, and this moment is everything. Once you acknowledge that you are already part of the story, you can begin to appreciate the beauty of the present, knowing that it holds everything you need to move forward. The truth about your journey, you are not becoming, you are revealing. We often think of life as a linear progression, a journey from point A to point B. We imagine that we are constantly in the process of becoming someone different, someone better, someone more worthy of the life we desire. But the truth is, you are not becoming someone else. You are revealing who you truly are. The process of growth is not about shedding your past self in search of a new one. It's about peeling back the layers that have hidden your true essence. Think of a beautiful statue that has always existed within the block of stone. The sculptor doesn't create the statue from scratch. They reveal it by chipping away at the excess, the unnecessary parts. Similarly, your true self has always been there, waiting to be uncovered. You are not an unfinished project. You are a masterpiece in the making, and the only thing you need to do is remove the limiting beliefs, the doubts, and the false stories you've told yourself about who you are. The idea of becoming is rooted in the illusion that you are incomplete. In truth, you are already whole. You are not waiting to be someone different. You are remembering who you've always been. This process is not about self-improvement in the conventional sense. It's about self-revelation. It's about uncovering the brilliance, the power, and the wisdom that have always been inside you. Every experience, every choice, every breath has been leading you to this moment of realization. You are not becoming something you're not. You are revealing the divine truth of who you already are. Embrace this process. Celebrate each step of the journey, because you are not walking toward a destination. You are walking into the fullest expression of yourself, the power of the present moment. The present moment is not a fleeting point in time, but the only reality that truly exists. Often, we spend our lives either lost in the memories of the past or anxiously anticipating the future, missing the beauty and power of now. But here's the truth. The only time you can truly create, grow, and transform is in this very moment. The past is gone, and the future is unknown, but the present is where the power lies. You have everything you need right now to take the next step, to live the life you've been dreaming of. This moment holds the energy of infinite possibility, and yet so many of us overlook it, constantly searching for the next milestone or the next big change. But what if the change you are looking for is already happening in this moment? What if the key to unlocking your destiny, to stepping into your true power, lies not in some distant future, but in fully embracing the present? Life is not something that happens to you in the future. It happens in the here and now. You are not waiting for your life to begin. It has already begun. Everything you need is available to you in the present, and when you embrace this moment, you are allowing the universe to work with you in a way that nothing else can. The power is not in the perfect plan or the ideal circumstances. It is in the choice to live fully in this moment, to appreciate everything that is, and to trust that this present moment is exactly where you are meant to be. You don't need to wait. The time is now. This is where your transformation starts. Doubt, the catalyst for growth. Doubt is often seen as an enemy, something to be eradicated in order to achieve success. But what if doubt isn't the enemy at all? What if it's actually one of the most powerful forces for growth in your life? The truth is, doubt is an essential part of the process. It is the friction that polishes the stone, the pressure that creates the diamond. Without doubt, there would be no growth. It is doubt that pushes us to question, to explore, and to evolve. When doubt arises, it's not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's a sign that you are stretching beyond your comfort zone, moving into new territory where the old beliefs and limits no longer apply. Just like a musician who revises their work, discarding some drafts while refining others, doubt forces us to reconsider our choices, to challenge what we think we know, and to strive for a higher level of understanding. The key is not to eliminate doubt, but to embrace it. Acknowledge it, and then choose to trust in your journey, trust in your path, and trust that you are capable of overcoming whatever comes your way. Doubt doesn't make you weak, it makes you stronger. It forces you to refine your beliefs, to strengthen your resolve, and to step forward with even more conviction. It's through doubt that we find our true faith, not in the absence of uncertainty, but in the presence of it. So the next time doubt arises, don't see it as a sign of failure. See it as an invitation to grow, to evolve, and to trust more deeply in yourself. Doubt is not the opposite of faith. It is an integral part of the process that strengthens your belief and propels you forward. Trust, in the divine orchestration. One of the greatest challenges in life is learning to trust the process. We often want to control every aspect of our journey, to dictate the exact steps we need to take, to plan every detail. But life doesn't always unfold in a straight line. It moves in ways we can't always predict, and sometimes the path we envision is not the one we walk. This is where trust comes in. Trust is the quiet confidence that the universe has a plan for you, even when you can't see it. It's the belief that everything happening in your life, the challenges and the blessings, are part of a divine orchestration that is leading you exactly where you need to be. When you trust in this divine orchestration, you release the need to control every outcome. You stop trying to force things into existence and instead surrender to the flow of life. You trust that even the difficult moments are part of your growth, that the setbacks are just stepping stones leading you to your highest self. Trust is not a passive act. It is an active choice to believe that you are always being guided, always being supported, and always being protected. When you trust in the divine orchestration of your life, you tap into a source of strength and wisdom that is greater than your own. You allow yourself to be led by the universe, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be at exactly the right time. This trust doesn't require you to have all the answers. It simply requires you to have faith in the process, to trust that the path you're on is unfolding in perfect alignment with your highest good. You are already who you are meant to be. So often we look outside ourselves for validation, for signs that we are on the right path, or for some moment of transformation that will suddenly make us feel worthy or complete. We think that one day we'll reach a point where we will finally become who we were always meant to be. But here's the truth. You are already that person. You are already who you are meant to be. The person you are striving to become is not some distant version of yourself. It's the version of you that is already present, right here and now. The journey you've been on, the lessons you've learned, the challenges you've overcome, they've all been preparing you to recognize this truth. You are not a project in progress. You are a masterpiece already in the making. There is nothing you need to do to become someone else, because you are already that person. What you need to do is recognize your inherent worth, embrace your divine nature, and trust that everything you have experienced has brought you to this moment for a reason. You have always had everything you need inside of you. The transformation you seek is not one of becoming, but one of revelation. You are revealing the truth of who you are, the truth that you are already whole, complete, and worthy. The only thing left to do is to accept this truth and step into the fullness of who you are. You are not waiting for something outside of you to change. You are waiting for yourself to recognize the power, the wisdom, and the love that have always been within you. You are already the person you were meant to be. You just need to believe it, embrace it, and live it fully. Embracing the journey, not the destination. So many of us live our lives focused on reaching a distant destination, imagining that once we get there, everything will be perfect. We envision a time when we will have achieved our goals, overcome our struggles, and be free of challenges. But the truth is, life is not about a destination. It's not about a place you reach, a point in time when everything finally clicks. Life is about the journey, the constant evolution of who you are, the lessons you learn, and the growth you experience along the way. Every twist, every turn, every moment of uncertainty is part of your journey, and each one is essential to your transformation. The destination, the end goal, is a mirage. It's a concept we chase in an attempt to validate our efforts, to give our struggles meaning. But if you constantly focus on the destination, you miss the beauty of the present moment. You miss the growth that happens in the in-between, the quiet moments when you are challenged, the moments when you fail and rise again, the moments when you question everything and emerge stronger. The destination may be a dream, but the journey is your life. The true fulfillment comes not when you arrive at a fixed place, but in how you live, how you embrace every part of the process. There is no finish line. Every step you take is a part of the larger picture of your destiny. It's about being present in the process, appreciating each moment for what it brings to your evolution. Embrace the journey for what it is, the unfolding of your soul, the growth of your spirit, and the realization of your purpose. The destination will always be elusive, but the journey is where your true transformation occurs. Celebrate your imperfections, they are your strength. There is a belief that we must be perfect to be worthy, that our flaws, our mistakes, our scars make us less than whole. But the truth is that your imperfections are not something to hide or fix. They are the very things that make you uniquely powerful. Your imperfections are a testament to your resilience, to your ability to adapt, to your courage in the face of challenges. They are not a reflection of weakness, but of strength. Every time you've stumbled, every time you've fallen, you've learned. Every scar you bear tells a story of survival, of perseverance, and of growth. Imperfection is not something to be ashamed of. It's something to celebrate because it's a reminder of how far you've come, of all the battles you've fought and won. Each imperfection is a part of the masterpiece that is you. Think of the cracks in a sculpture that only make it more beautiful, more interesting, more real. In the same way, your flaws are what make you human, and they are what make you powerful. Your imperfections are the soil from which your strength grows. Without them, you would not have the depth, the wisdom, or the resilience that you possess. Embrace them, love them. Recognize that your imperfections are not obstacles but stepping stones to your higher self. They are not something to fix. They are part of your divine design. When you stop hiding your imperfections and start celebrating them, you begin to step fully into your power. They are a sign that you are alive, that you are evolving, and that you are whole. Your imperfections are your strength. Without them, you would not be the incredible, unique, and resilient person that you are today. Conclusion: embrace your destiny, you are already whole. My dear friend, there is no grand moment waiting to transform you. The truth is, you are already whole. You are already who you are meant to be. All that you seek, all that you long for, is already within you. The journey you've been on, the struggles you've faced, the moments of doubt and uncertainty, they've all been leading you to this moment of realization. You are already enough. You are already worthy. You are already powerful. The key to unlocking your destiny is not in becoming someone else, but in revealing the magnificence that has always existed within you. It's not about reaching some distant finish line or waiting for the stars to align. It's about recognizing that you are already on the path, that you are already living your purpose. Every experience you've had, every decision you've made, has been preparing you for this moment. You are not waiting for permission to live your destiny. You already have the permission. You are already living it. The only thing left to do is to embrace it. Accept that you are whole right now, that you are enough right now. You don't need to strive for some future version of yourself. You are already the person you've been waiting for. Embrace your journey, embrace your imperfections, and trust in the divine orchestration of your life. You are already where you need to be. You are already who you are meant to be. Your destiny is unfolding perfectly, and all you need to do is step into it fully and wholeheartedly. Embrace your truth. Embrace your power. Embrace your destiny. You are already whole. You have always been whole. And now, it's time to live from that truth.